Under a sky the color of old emeralds, a blade of obsidian drips crimson, as a whispered prophecy foretells ruin. Some tales aren't meant for mortal ears, secrets best left buried beneath forgotten ruins and ancient curses. But today, we peel back the veil, journeying into a forbidden world where power is bought with blood and destiny is a pawn in a game older than time itself. Get ready to discover the chilling truth behind an unthinkable pact. Our story begins not with a birth, but a mark. A blood-red eclipse ripped across the heavens the night he entered this world, a dark omen etched onto his very soul. They called him Kalin, the Shadow-Marked, a name whispered with fear and dread. From his first breath, he was bound by an ancient prophecy, one that spoke not of heroism, but of destruction, a force destined to shatter the fragile balance between realms. This wasn't a choice, it was a brand, a destiny forced upon him by cosmic events and unknown entities before he even knew his own name. He was an outcast, a curse walking among men, pushing him towards the very darkness he was said to embody. To survive, Kalin sought the shadows, finding refuge and purpose within a clandestine society, sworn to ancient pacts. Here, his cursed nature wasn't feared but honed. He faced trials that would break lesser souls. Rituals bathed in the faint glow of forbidden altars, where the air thickened with incantations and the stench of iron. He dueled spectral guardians, creatures of nightmare summoned from the void, their claws tearing at his flesh, their voices whispering madness. He fought not for glory, but for acceptance, for a place in a world that had always rejected him. Each victory, each drop of his own blood spilled, proved his worth to the enigmatic council, securing his place in their shadowed ranks. He became their blade, their shield, their most potent weapon. But power comes with a price, and knowledge a burden. Deep within the society's hidden vaults, Kalin stumbled upon an artifact that changed everything. A grimoire, bound in human skin, humming with forgotten power. Its pages, brittle with age, revealed the true origins of the dark magic they wielded, a history far more sinister than he had imagined. It spoke of cosmic entities, of dimensions tearing at the fabric of reality, and of the very first blood pacts made by desperate ancestors, not for power, but for survival against an unimaginable threat. The grimoire wasn't just a book of spells, it was a chronicle of sacrifice, a warning from the past that their current path was a treacherous echo of a much larger, darker purpose. The truth once seen cannot be unseen. As Kalin delved deeper, connecting the grimoire's cryptic verses with the council's current directives, a sickening realization dawned. He was not a chosen warrior, but a pawn, bred and manipulated in a millennium-old war he barely understood. A grand deception played out within the very heart of the occult society, a scheme to awaken something truly ancient and destructive. He saw the cracks in the council's facade, the whispers of dissent, the glint of betrayal in eyes he once trusted. The prophecy that marked him was not for his destruction alone, but for the unraveling of everything he knew. The architects of his fate were his supposed mentors, orchestrating a cosmic conflict, using him as their unwitting chief. Now, standing on the precipice, with destruction looming over all realms, Kalin faces the ultimate choice. Does he uphold the blood pact that gave him strength, embracing the destiny his captors carved for him, and unleashing ancient horror upon the world? Or does he defy his very nature, turn against the only family he's ever known, and seek redemption in the face of annihilation? The future of everything hangs on his decision, a battle not just of steel and shadow, but of will and destiny. His blood, once a curse, could now be the key to salvation, or the final seal on ultimate ruin.